चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायिने कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तिशक्तिकं। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतश्चार्थेषु भिज्ञस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः। तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। स्वस्ति अस्तु विश्वस्य खलः प्रसीदतां ध्यायन्तु भूतानि शिवं मिथो धिया। मनश्च भद्रं भजतादधोक्षजे आवेश्यतां नो मतिरप्यहेतुकी। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 7, Verse number 3. So we read in the previous chapter about the liberation of Putana by baby Krishna, and then how her body was burnt by Brajvasis. And Sri Sukadeva Goswami spoke about the great compassion of Sri Krishna because he liberated and gave her position of a maid servant in Goloka. And then Parikshit Maharaj, in the previous two slokas of this chapter, he asked Sukadeva Goswami to speak more. He said it is so wonderful to hear about the charita or the stories of Krishna, which he said are Ramya Karnani, which are very enchanting to the ears. So he is continuing with that. Athanyadapi Krishnasya lokacharitam manusam lokam asadya tajjati manurundhata. So he says, please describe furthermore the pastimes, the activities of Krishna as a child, Toka. shloka means child, son. So Charitam Adbhutam, which are very wondrous, and we want to hear more. Manusham Lokam Asadhya. So having taken the human form, he appeared here on the request or to show compassion to the human beings. So human beings, of course, here means the devotees, because he comes only for the sake of devotees, paritrana sadhana. So he wants to hear more, because he is not satisfied with what he has heard. He wants to get more nectar. So ati otsukena tadeva punah spashtayati athaiti. So with great eagerness he makes it clear what he means or what he is requesting. So in the previous sloka he spoke in general about Avatar Charita, but now he specifically says Krishnasya Toka Charitam Adbhutam, that I want to hear the Adbhut Charita, because Krishna's activities are most wonderful, that even just a small baby, he performed such an act and he did not become big in size, he remained a baby only. So this is his Aishwarya within Madhurya, without losing his Madhurya form and Madhurya look and appearance, he did the Aishwarya act. So this is Adbhut. Adbhut means something which is not heard before. So we hear other avatars doing great activities, but they have a corresponding appearance. So here he is baby and he killed such a big putana. So that is the Adbhut. Tajjati Manush Jati. Tajjati Manurundhata. So this is Anu Purvak Rudh Kame Dhatu. So which means to grace the jati of human beings which are devotees. Anurundhata iti Manus Jatya Anurodhenaiva Bhuloke Prakatyam. So he appeared on earth in the human form by the request of human beings or on their prayers. Natu Devadi Jatya Anurodhena Devadi Loke. So he did not appear in Devaloka to give grace to the Devas on request of the Devas, but from the planet Earth he came. Iti Devadibhyo api Manushanam Saubhagyam Dyotitam. So what is the significance of saying this? So the significance is that generally we think that the Devas are more fortunate, they are great, they are superior, which they are. But when it comes to devotion, then human beings are superior, because they do not get such an opportunity as human beings have to hear this katha or Krishna appearing here. We have Vrindavan, we have Mathura, we have Dwarka. So these abodes are not in Devaloka, and it is here that Krishna is ever present in his dham, as we read in Krishna Sandarbha. So therefore he says that Devadibhyo api Manushanam Saubhagyam Dyotitam. That this is indicative of the great fortune of the human beings. So that's why they also want to take birth here. That Devapi Prarthayante. That ahomi samki makari, that what is the great thing that these human beings have performed, that they have got human birth on earth. So Devas, when they are in proper understanding, not always, but sometimes when they are in good mood, then they understand that human birth is superior. So Kalau Vichanti Sambhavam, especially in Kali Yuga, they want to take birth here on earth because Kalau Bhavishyanti, that in Kali Yuga, Narayana Parayana, the devotees will take birth. So that is the greatness of Kali Yuga and also of earth. Shastra, being Shastra is not enough. You need devotees and you need to hear. Shastra is there on earth everywhere, but people hear. So you have to have interest that they don't have. So now Sri Sukadeva Goswami, he begins to speak. Sri Shuka Uvacha. So Sri Sukadeva Goswami, he began describing. Kadachit Authanika Kautuka Plave Janmarksh Yoge Samaveta Yoshitam Vaditra Gita Adi Janma Mantra Vachakai Vaditra Gita Dvij Mantra Vachakai Chakara Sunor Abhisechanam Sati. So this sloka is describing another activity of Krishna, that once it so happened that Krishna was lying in the cradle and then he turned. So when babies are small, they are unable to turn. They lie on their back and they kick their hands and legs into the air and cry. So that's what primarily they do. Or they sleep. But they are lying on their back. So as the child grows, then gradually they get the strength and they start turning to the side. So when it happens for the first time, when the child turns to the side for the first time, then there is a festival for that. So that festival is called Authanika. There is a samskara. There are 40 samskaras according to the Smriti. So we know the main are 16, but there are all small ones like this which we don't know. So this is one takes side and there is a festival. So now when Vishnu, he sleeps for 4 months, he will sleep when I think it comes this month, Ashadha Ekadashi. I think that is the Devshani Ekadashi. It comes in this Ekadashi. So this is the sleeping. This is when Vishnu is asleep, and in Kartika Ekadashi, that is the Devshani Ekadashi, Devotthana Ekadashi. He wakes up. And in between, there is also changing of the side. After 2 months, it turns to the side. So there is a festival for that. So here also for children, when they do it for the first time, that is called Authanika Samskara. In Hindi they call it Karotan, means karvat. This turning side is called karvat, so it is called Karotan Utsav. So that is the thing which happened, that Kadachit Authanika Kautuka Plave. That Krishna, he turned the side. So then when Yashoda saw this, then he said, oh, this is a wonderful thing Krishna has taken to the side. So then the big festival was arranged for that. And this also happened to be the Janmarksha. So this was also the nakshatra of his birth, Rohini nakshatra. So Rohini Tadanantaram, that is the last one in the 27 list, I think, starting from Ashwani. So it was also the yoga of his nakshatra. And generally the festivals are done in the nakshatra yoga. So that is what is written here, Janmarksha Yoga. That It was Riksha Yoga or Nakshatra Yoga of his birth. So Sati is Yashoda. So she was very busy in this festival. This was a Kautuka. Kautuka means great excitement that baby has turned side. So it is excitement for the parents. So then all the ladies have gathered Samveta Yoshitam. Primarily it's a festival of the ladies. The Brahmanas also come. So there was Vaditra, Gita, Duja, Mantra, Vachakai. Chakara, Sutora, Abhishechanam, Sati. So she did Abhishek for baby Krishna. And how was this? There was musical instruments, Vaditra, and there was Geet, singing, and there was also the chanting of the mantras by the Brahmanas. So all this went together. And then the Abhishek was going on. So Brahmanas are chanting mantras and the ladies were also singing their songs. So in this way, a big festival was arranged for Krishna's Uthan, for his turning. So Kadachit Mas Traya Vayasi Sati. So this happened when Krishna was 3 months old. So how do we know? So this is a statement in Bhagavatam itself, where Tremasikasya cha yada shakto apavrita. This is in 2nd canto, 7th chapter, 27th verse, where Brahma is describing various avatars. He is giving the list of the avatars as it is given in the 3rd chapter of 1st canto. And he is also talking of their activities. There also it is described, but in very brief. Here little more detail are given, and especially about Krishna. Many slokas describing his activities. That how he killed Putana, so Likaya. Actually there only it is mentioned that she is owl. Ulikakaya. So there it is said that Tremasikasya cha yada shakato apavrita. That when he was 3 months old, then he turned the shakata, the cart, upside down. Iti dityokte. And Mashyasya charnavodaka iti atratu Mashastraya parichedakayasya iti vyakhyan. And then in the 26th chapter, 10th canto, there is also mentioned in this description, I think. Is it around Varuna taking Nanda Maharaj? So there also it is mentioned that he kicked the cart with his feet when he was Masya. So he says Masya here is Masatraya, that refers to period of 3 months. So Utthanam. So what is the meaning? Utthan actually means to go up. Uttan Shaina Shishor Sisos Triyag Shainasam Athya Udgama. Senasam. This print is so small. And such a useless font there is. Sena Sham Maya Udgama.
It is Sayan Samartha Udgama.
Yeah, there is a printing mistakes. Sayan Samarthya Udgama. So that what it describes is that it has the power to, he got the power to get up or to turn while he is lying down. He got the Samarthya. Shishos Triyag Sayan Samarthya Udgama. Means Triyag means to the side, that he could turn to the side. Tatra bhave kautuka plave. So then there was a festival in response to that. Tadrishtva vrajvasini nam kutuhala samudra nimajjane sati iti artha. So that means at that time the whole Vraja was absorbed in happiness. Kutuhala, samudra, ocean of wonderful happiness. Yes.
Did I understand properly that you said that Masya means a period of 3 months? Yeah. And then if it's a Chaturmasya, then it's how?
No, that there it doesn't mean. Here, specifically in this particular place, that it refers to that. Masya does not mean that, but in this particular sloka, it refers to that.
Okay. Thank you.
So Masya means Masa Traya Prachedika. Yes. So तस्मिन्नेव दिने जन्मर्क्ष अपि योगे सति संवेत योषितां मिलित पुरंध्रीणां मध्ये वादित्रादिभिः शोभितम् अभिषेचनम यशोदा चकार. So she says that this also happened to be the nakshatra of his birth when this happened. And therefore all the ladies, Purandharinam means the three of the area, they all samveta, they all got together and they did a wonderful abhishek for Krishna. So from Jyoti's point of view, in the Toshni commentary, Sanatana Goswami mentioned that since it is mentioned Janmarksha Yoga, so these 3 months are according to the Nakshatra Mas and not the Saur Mas, not the solar month, because solar month is when the sun goes from one Rashi, one sign to another sign, and the lunar month is when the moon goes the complete cycle of the 27 or 28 nakshatras. So since it is mentioned Rohini Nakshatra was there and this is 3 months, that means it came from the Nakshatra to Nakshatra. So it says therefore it is not 30 days, but whatever 27.5 days or something like that, right? It's around.
I don't know the exact standard length of a nakshatra month.
It's something around that. Certainly not 30 days.
Yes, Babaji, I think it's 27.5 for when the moon comes to the same spot with respect to the nakshatra, and then 29.5 when it comes back to the position of the sun.
Yeah. So this is the 27.5 days month. So you can calculate. So Krishna was born in Bhadra, Krishna Paksha, Ashtami. So then if you calculate 3 months, where it will come in Kartik? No, it will cross Kartik, because Bhadra is then Aswin, and then Kartik after that. So it will come towards the end of Kartik, because it's only like 81 days. So if you take
It will be 82 days because you have
80
hours.
82, yeah. So if
March is basically.
yeah, so about 55 days of Kartik and Aswin, remaining, yeah, it is almost towards the end, Kartik. So Nandasya patni krit majjanadikam viprayi krit swastyanam supujitayi अन्नाद्यवासा slagabhishtadhenubhi sanjat nidrakshama shaushava shaishavachanai. So Nandasya Patni wants to include also Nanda Maharaj in the process. Could have said Yashoda, but wants to include also Nanda in the festival, although it is all mostly ladies. So he says Nandasya Patni. So Krita Majjanadikam. So she has performed the bathing ceremony for Krishna, and then Vipraha Krita Swastyanam Supujitai. Then she worshipped the Brahmanas and did the Swastyanam or chanting of the auspicious mantras for the well-being of the child. And then Anna Adya Vasa Shlagabhishta Dhenubhi. So how did she worship the Vipras? It was not just worshipping like you do arti to somebody but the person is hungry. So first you make the offering and then you do the arti. Not that he is waiting when your arti will finish and you will make the offering. So Annadya Vasa Shragabhishta Dhenubhi. So she gave them food and eatables, means also things which they can carry with them, and cloth, garland, and abhishta, whatever else they wanted, and the cows. So see, this is how she worshipped them. Annadya Vasa Shragabhishta Dhenubhi Viprahi Supujitai. Supujitai Viprahi Krita Swastyana. And when all this happened, then by that time Krishna was tired. Because all this singing going on, mantra chanting. So he now became tired. So he says Sanjata Nidraksham Ashishayat Shanai. So then baby was falling asleep in the process. So then Yashoda saw that he was closing his eyes, feeling tired. Therefore, she put him to sleep. Annadi danena. So Anna here is not that she gave them food to eat there, but she gave them Anna as a charity, grains, some other eatables, sweets which they can carry home. Like you go somewhere, you are invited, they give you a box of sweets, give you garland. So Annadi danena shushtu pujitai vipraihi krita mangalam. So Brahmanas, they were nicely worshipped, they are happy, now they can give their blessings. So that is the meaning of Swastyanam. They gave their Krita Mangalam. Sanjat Nidre Akshini Yasya. And then Krishna was falling asleep. Tam Balam Krishnam. So then she made that Balakrishna to sleep. But there is another word here, Shanai. So Ashishayat Shanai. What is the sandhi here? Ashishayat Shanai. No.
We have T and then Shana.
Yeah, so Sa becomes Cha.
Yeah.
Vishnudasat. Yeah, Vishnudasat Paras Sarama Sacharam. Tapasa Shava. Right? And then there's Taschase. You can also make Cha, but that is for Naram, not Taram. Tachaure. That example is there. Tat Shaure, it becomes Tachaure. You can also put Cha in between. Tachaure. So this is same.
They also use the Tatto Parvana Lachar Vargeshu Nityam. So because Ta is at the end, so is at the Cha. No, that will not work. Okay.
And that is Dato Parvano La Cha Tavargeshu Nityam. This is not Dato. It is not Cha or Tavarga.
Yeah.
No, it is Tathya Sarama, Chachya Sarama. And then Tatasashava, that is a separate, but before that we already had Vishnu Dasa, Vishnu Padanta, Hari Ghosaja, Hari Gada, Yadav Matra, Hari Kamlam, and then Tatasashava. How is that? Vilas, you are looking strange eyes. Why you are looking so with a strange face?
Just because I don't remember.
So Tatasashava, there is Suak Shauri and Suak Chauri. That example was there. That's what is applied here. Nashrutariti Vachyam. That Tashasha is later. Tat Shaure, Tat Shaure, that when you mitta become Cha. And then also you can make Cha. And then we have for now, which is Shre Chanta. You have to keep this in mind. That's how you have to exercise. So it is Ashishayat, Chanai. So now what is this Shanai doing here? So one is that she put him to sleep, not immediately, but slowly, like singing some lori, what they call lalbi. But Vishwanath Chakravarti gives another meaning here. So he says, Shanairiti Nidra Bhang Shankaya Krode Nispandam Dhritvaeva Swamapi Shaitva Ashishayat. So Brihat Prangana Ek Deshasya Shaktasya Adhasthite Palyanke Nischalam Nishabdam Cha Shayamas. Tatasya Nidra Purtim Gyatva Eva Swam Uttasthaviti Shanai Padeneva Dyotitam Gaya. So he says that she was having the baby in her arm. And then he started sleeping. So not making sure that he is not disturbed. Like when baby sleeps in your arm, you go very, delicately and put the baby so that he doesn't wake up. So that is Nidra Bhangshankya. Krode Sthite was in her lap. Palyanke Nischalam Nishadam Shayamasa. So then she took him to the Palyanka. Remember Palyanka, Paryanka? Earlier. This is the Palyanka. To the Palang. In Hindi they say Palang. So quietly, without moving, Nischalam, without any movement, Nishabdam, without any sound, Shayamasa. Which means that she herself lied down with the baby. Not that she just kept the baby, but she also. Tatasya Nidra Purtim Gyatva Eva Swam Uttisthaviti Sanai Padeneva Dhyuti. And then when she understood that now he has gone into deep sleep, then slowly she got up. So he says that is the meaning of the word Shanai here. Shanai means slowly. You heard the word Shanaishwar? The Saturn? Saturn is called Sanishchar, right? It actually comes from Sanishchar because he moves very slow. Takes how many? 27 years? Where is Utkarsh? How long does it take to make one round, Utkarsh?
I actually don't know, Babaji. Sorry.
Oh, we thought you are the expert.
No, Babaji. Not very.
So I think it takes 27 years, more than any other planet. So that's why it is called Sanishchar. Chara means moving, slow moving. So that is Shanai. सौत्थानिकोत्सुक मना मनुष्वनी समागतान् पूजयति व्रजौकशः नैव न शृणोद वै रुदितं सुतस्य सा रुदस्तनार्थी चरणावुदक्षिपत्. So now she put the baby under a cart which was nearby. That's what commentator says, that brihat prangane ek deshasthasya saktasya adha sthite palyanke. So there was a big cart. So there are various types of carts, bullock carts. They have different names also. Shakata, then in Hindi they have Baheli, they have Ladha, they have Gadi. So various types. There are carts where you have 2 bulls, 4 bulls, 6 bulls, 8 bulls. Big ones. So you put 8 bulls to pull it. So those are called Ladha. Yes. No. Like they also put horses like that sometimes. So this was a big one. And she had a long courtyard, Brihat Prangan. And in one corner the cart was there. Courtyard is big, it's a village forest area. There is no lack of space. And there is not such big population. So there was this cart. And under the cart was a cot. So she went and put him there. That this side there is a lot of noise because people are singing, playing musical instruments. So she thought that he will be more peaceful here and sleep. There was no soundproof room. So at least they had to put him in a little distant place from where the ladies were singing. And then she came and she joined the festival. So many ladies were coming and she has to obviously take care of them. So this is the problem for the host when there is a festival. He has to take care of everybody, otherwise people become upset. So therefore Jiva Goswami says that when you do some festival, don't invite too many people. Otherwise, he writes it. Otherwise it can become a cause of offense. Because for Vaishnavas this is the big danger, that somebody is invited and then he is not or she is not given attention and becomes upset. Then this will create trouble to your devotion. So he says invite as many as you can handle. So here of course that was not the case. Here the whole Vraja came for the festival. So this says Pujayati Vrajoksha. Therefore she was trying to honor everybody so that nobody feels neglected. That's what she was doing. It is very important. So Thanika Utsakya Mana Manaswani. That's why she is called Manaswani. That she is very generous. Manaswani means, it simply means who has a mind or heart. But here it is used in the sense one who has a generous heart. So that generous-hearted one Yashoda, who was very eager to give respect to everybody. So Samagata Vrajoksha Pujayati. She was respecting, taking care of everybody, asking everyone, have you taken prasad? Please sit down. Anything you need. So that nobody goes without eating. So in the process, what happened that obviously so many people are there and she is feeding them. It takes time. It is not some half an hour job. So hours passed by. In the meantime, baby woke up. So when he woke up, he started crying. because Balanam Rodhanam Balam. So Choranam Anritam Balam. The power of a thief is telling lies. Right? If some thief steals money and you catch him, did you? No. I was busy there. How can I do this? So that is their strength. And the strength of the babies is crying. As soon as baby cries, big grown-up people, they come running. It's their strength. But the problem here was that Naiv Ashrunot, that your mother Yashoda, she did not hear it because there was so much noise there, or sound of singing was going on. Just like in the daytime you don't see the stars because their light gets subdued by the light of the sun. In the same way, the crying of baby Krishna got subdued in the sound of musical instruments and singing. So Rudastanarthi. Why was he crying? Rudan Stanarthi. So you see the sandhi here. Rudan Stanarthi. This is Rudan Stanarthi. So Charanau Udakshipat. So what he did, when nobody cared for him, he says, okay, if nobody listens to me, then I will do some leela so that everybody will listen to me. So he kicked his leg up into the sky, and then that was a big problem. So Thanike Utsave Atsukya Yuktam Mano Yasya Sa Manaswani. So Yashoda was very much absorbed in the festival, Utsava, and she did not hear. So Vastra Alankara Malya Gandha Chandana Taila Sinduradikam Dadana. What she was doing eagerly? She was giving cloths, she was giving ornaments, garlands, and Gandha, the sandalwood paste, Chandan, and Taila, oil, fragrant oil, and Sindur for the ladies. Means all these are objects for decorating them. So she was giving to them and making them happy. Brajoksha Mahotsava Agata Nari. So who are these Brajokshas? These are the women who have come for the festival. Naivety, and therefore she did not hear the crying of the baby. So Vrajastani Sammana Navachana Prativachanadi Aveshvashadityatra. So she was respecting to them. Thank you for coming. How are you? How are your children? You have to ask, you have to say few things at least, so that they feel that you have personally taken care, and then they are responding to her. So that's what she was doing. Once somebody came to see me and he was telling, there was one former Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, I think he was Kamalanath Tripathi, if I am not wrong. He was Chief Minister a few times. So he says once he came for some program, and when politicians come, they are going like this with their folded hand, and how are you, how are you, ठीक है, good. So he was also standing and he asked, how are you, and he said, my mother died. He said, oh, good. So he continued saying, because they are in their own world. So this is a true story. So this is the Vachana Prativachana, Aveshat, that she was absorbed in talking to them and they responding to her. So Sthanarthi iti Nidra Antaeva Shuddha Udgama Aditi Bhava. So Sthanarthi means who was desiring to have breast milk. So generally children, when they wake up, when they are hungry, and they drink milk and sleep again. So small children can sleep 15-16 hours easily. So Madhya Rodan Shabdena na Abdadhasi Tishta. So now Krishna is speaking from Krishna as if Krishna is saying it. He says, oh, she is not listening my crying, so now see what I do. So Tvad Griha Shakata Sphotana Shabdenaiva Tvam Avdhapayani Iti Matre Kupyaneva Shakat Bhangarthameva Charno Uchchikhepa iti Utpreksha. So he says, okay, you are not listening to my sound of my crying, so you will listen to the sound of the breaking of the cart. So I will do that. I will break your cart. So Griha Shakata Spotana. Then you will pay attention. Now you are not paying attention to my crying. So I will make sure that. So as if he was angry at the mother, and in that mood he kicked his leg up with the intention to break the cart. Adhaya shayanasya shishor anoralpaka pravalam riddangrihatam vyavartata vidhvastananarasa kopya bhajanam vyatyasta chakraksham iva vibhinna kubaram. So the baby was lying under the cart. Adhaya shayanasya shisho, the baby, ana alpaka pravalam mridu angrihatam vyavartate. So what happened that his feet, which are very soft like the new buds of a tree, or they have that reddish color, so the softness of the buds of leaves and also the reddishness, so his feet are compared to like that, and he just softly touched it. Shishorano alpaka pravalam mudri angri hatam, or he hit it with that. So in Sanskrit we have hata, in English we have hit. So it means hatam means hitam. So hit it. So then what happened? The cart vyavartata. The cart turned upside down. He kicked it in such a way that it went up into the sky and fell on the ground, and then everything broke. There are many things which are hanging on it, different types of pots full of ghee, yogurt, some other oils, they were all hung on this. In villages they do that. So vidhvasta nanarasa kupya bhajanam. So kupya is this some kinds of patras generally made from what you call leather for storing things, and then bhajan is maybe clay pots, etc. So vyatyasta chakra aksha vibhinna kubaram. So all this was spread around and the cart broke down. So its yoke fell in one way, the axle in another side, the wheels went running. So this is what he did. So it was a good kick. So alpakas chasau pravalam van mriduscha yangris tena hatam. So alpaka, pravala, mridu, anghari. These are alpaka, pravala and mridu. They are the adjectives of Angri or his foot. So how was his foot? It was mridu, it was soft. It was alpaka, it was very small, baby foot. And it was praval, it was reddish in color. So hatam iti tena vamana avatarasya kataha bhedartham iva shakat bhangartham tacharna yugam na vardhitam. Napi Nrsimha avatarasya kathora hiranyakashipu vidarnarthamiva jatya eva ati kathinam iti bhava. So the meaning here is why he is saying mridu or soft. So is to contrast that it is not like Vamana avatar, who also made a hole into the covering of the universe, but he made his feet very long. He became Trivikrama. So Vamana avatarasya kataha bhedartham eva. So, but Krishna did not make his foot longer. It remained small only. Vamandev came small, but then when he had to cross the boundary of the universe, then he became huge, gigantic in size. Similarly, Narasimhadev came and he tore apart the chest of Hiranyakashipu and tear off the belly and took out the entrails. But then he had very sharp and tough nails, and his body was also strong like that. So Jatya, by his very jati, by very class, he was tough. He was not soft and then doing this. But Krishna remained soft and broke the cart. So cart is more hard than the chest of Hiranyakashipu. Right? Hiranyakashipu was a living being. And this cast is made of wood. So wood is harder than any human being's chest. Right? But to tear off Hiranyakashipu's body, Narasimhadev became tough guy physically and had very strong, powerful nails or claws. But Krishna did not become hard to break the cart. He did it. So Balyadi Leela Madhurya Virodhi Iti Sudarghatanam Aishwaryam Etat. So he is performing this Leela as a Bala, as a child only. And this is Madhurya Virodhi. This is against his Madhurya nature. But he is expressing his Aishwarya. So this is, he says, is something very Sudurghat, very amazing. Krishnasya Purnatva Pratipadakam. This shows that how Krishna is the Purna Bhagavan, complete. Vyavartat Viparyasti Bhuya Apatat. So the cart, it fell upside down. Vidvastani Nara Raswanti Kupya Bhajnani Swarna Rajat Rikta Kanshadi Mayani Patrani Yatra Tatra Tatha Yathastha. And all the pots, they fell here and there, golden, silver, and then this kansya, brass, etc. So Vyatyastani Viparyastani Chakre cha Akshascha Chakraksha Vyatyastas Chakraksha Yasmin Vidirna. And the wheels and the axle. So English is axle and Sanskrit is aksha. So they all fell out, broke. Kubar is that yoke to which you yoke the bulls. Yugandharasya. Yatra tadyatha syat tatha. Saktasura bhanjan iti brahmanda puranat. Aghasura vasenaiva bhumo. Asuravesenaiva bhumo. Pravishat chakravat. Chakratvad uchasya vishaktasya nikte praptattvena alpena charanena sparshagya. So from Brahmand, here in Bhagavatam there is no mention that Krishna killed Shaktasura. In the story there is no mention of Shaktasura. But then from the story which is described in Brahmanda Purana, it is understood that he killed Shaktasura. So Shaktasura has entered into the cart, and his plan was that because Krishna was sleeping under the cart, that he will increase his bodily weight so that the wheels of the cart will start digging into the earth, and then the cart will come down and it will crush the baby who is on the bed. Like if you sleep under the car and the car's tire go flat, or somebody removes the tires, then you may get crushed under it. So that's what he did. So he says that because of his weight, the cart was coming down. Therefore, when it came close to his feet, he just kicked it. He says, what is this? Why this cart is coming down? So he threw it. He was practicing Govardhan lifting. So I have to do it. I better start practicing now. So he threw it away. So then he died. In the process, he died. So it is described that this Saktasura, he was son of Hiranyaksha. His name was Utkacha. And he was cursed by Lomash Rishi because he was creating havoc in his ashram. So he cursed him to become bodiless. So he was bodiless. Therefore he entered into the cart without body. But he is heavy. So he got killed. So this is the end of this verse. We'll stop. Any question?
Babaji, may I ask a question from the last class? Babaji, my question is on Mimamsa. So from the last class, especially the last chapter on Pudana, from Kaimutya, it is shown the greatness of Sri Krishna, the greatness of Yashoda Mata, and the greatness of this Ragatmika Bhakti. And the intention of Vedavyas as student, as to the end is to develop bhakti towards Sri Krishna. Question in my mind is that it is described in form of a story. Question is, can it be expressed in terms of a vidhi? Like, because it is, it seems to be, it should be, for example, worship Sri Krishna just like Yashoda did. Can it be, so that if there's a low lakar, then it will create pravartana to worship Krishna like Yashoda did. So then, but if this is possible, then it cannot be Rag Anugas. So I don't know. It seems like one sort, it seems you can do a vidhi, but could you please answer? I sort of in two minds about this.
So you're saying that can it be vidhi?
Yes.
Yeah, why not? What is the
But if
problem?
it is, then wouldn't it be like if somebody reads, okay, one should worship Krishna like Yashoda Mata did, then the pravartana would be a shastra vidhi. How would it be raga?
No, that is obviously, if it is vidhi and you follow the vidhi, then that is vaidhi. But if you follow without following the vidhi and you are naturally interested, then it is raga no.
Okay. So it can be, all of this what we are reading can also be expressed in terms of injunction essentially.
Yeah. There are so many in between injunctions. I mean, you will see in all these prayers which come, then they are mentioned like that.
Babaji Maharaj, may I ask a question?
Yes.
So Babaji Maharaj, today we said that if the Jiva Goswami says if we invite too many people, there is a possibility of offending one of the Vaishnavas, because they might take offense that you have not shown them enough respect or time. And so the intent was not to disrespect, and it happens. So is it a jnata? I mean, like, because you're doing it unknowingly, do you still get the anartha for it?
Yes.
And so conversely, then can you also get sukriti unknowingly?
Yes.
So would that be termed as like ajnata sukriti, or that term is?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Earlier in the middle of this last tika, there was this phrase, Balyari Lila Madhurya. And was it Madhurya Virodhyati or Avirodhyati?
Avirodhi.
Avirod.
Avirodhi iti. Avirodhi iti. Madhurya Avirodhi. Madhurya Avirodhi. Virodhyati. I think it is Madhurya Avirodhi Ati Sudurghatanam.
Ah,
Virodhyati.
I see.
Just that they have, at least in this book, they have separated.
Yeah, this also
It
the
all
one I have.
needs editing,
Okay. That
Somebody
makes it
who
more clear.
understands. So it is Ati Sudurghatanam. Balyadi Leela Madhurya Avirodhi Ati Sudurghatanam Ashwaryam. Because it is Madhurya Avirodhi, so Napunsak Linga. And then Ati Sudurghatanam is Napunsak Linga.
So it just
And also he says Etat Ashwaryam Etat. So it's all Napunsak Linga.
Mhm. So I just to see if I understand this properly, it's saying that this act of breaking the cart is an act of Aishwarya, but it's a very difficult to perform or extraordinary sort of Aishwarya, because it's such a type of Aishwarya that it doesn't in any way contradict the Madhurya of his Leela at present.
Yeah, because by seeing him, no one thought that he is very powerful. So it is not disturbing their Vatsalya bhav towards Krishna.
Mm-hmm.
If he would have become big in size, or he has made his leg longer, then immediately Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj, they will be startled. Who is this boy? So they'll start thinking that he is some extraordinary, or he has powers, or this or that. Nothing.
Mm.
Even later on, the children will tell that we saw him, no, he did it, they didn't believe. So that is the meaning of Madhurya Avirodhi.
Mm.
So it is not causing damage, so to say, to their Madhurya mood towards Krishna, which is Vatsalya here. Means they did not think of Krishna being some extraordinary person. Because when you think of somebody extraordinary, that is what Ashtavarya comes. And then you become little distant from that person. So it did not happen. Although the pastime is of Ashwarya. Ashwarya means it is beyond normal human baby capacity.
And I was wondering if, because in the previous sentence he's making this contrast with Nrsingadev and Vamandev, and like you pointed out that wood is harder than a human chest. So I was wondering if this word Sudurghatana was related to the previous sentence in the sense that he did something that requires more strength using a part of his body that's smaller, softer, etc. than these other forms that he had.
Right. That's why it says Ati Sudurghatana.
I see. Okay, just confirm.
Balaji?
Yes.
Yes, I have 3 questions.
Go ahead.
So, the first one is what is the philosophical meaning of this lila, if there is one? Because as far as I understand, there is a very sweet description of Krishna's foot. But what does Shakata Asura represent? Does it represent an Asuric quality? Like for Putana, we talked about Damba, hypocrisy. So is there something here I should think of, something heavy and without body that Shakatasura represents?
Yeah, it represents tamas, laziness. What is the quality of tamas? Heavy and
lazy,
right, inactive. Just sit Putana was active to kill. Saktasura was becoming from living being to dead matter. He became a cart. So when a living being becomes dead matter out of laziness, that is Saktasura.
And then Krishna give a kick. That's it.
If you want. He's not going to give kick just like that. You have to want it.
And my second question was about Friday's class. You said that you didn't know what to say to this devotee. You said, oh, there's a lot of killing, so I don't know if I can say Krishna Katha to my child. Does it mean that maybe we should select some stories which are meant or which are good for children, such as sweet shlokas from Bhagavatam, or does it mean that we should maybe educate also children about killing, because finally there is killing in life. Even though a child might see someone dying, someone or something being killed, it's part of life. So, and then I was wondering, what kind of katha were you listening when you were a child? Because
the thing is like this, that the human mentality, it changes because of some circumstances. So some things happen in society which may not be right, and then there is always some movement against it. So then people turn like completely 180 degrees against it. So this kind of influence, I think, is very much, it happened after the 2 world wars. So then in the society it came, no, there should be no war, and then there was UNO was formed, and everything against wars are not good, and this is not good. So this idea came into the mind of people. But there has to be always balance in society. Of course, you have these days all these cartoons for children which are full of violence. That is also not good. So these stories have violence, but there is also the sweet side. And then these have to be explained, because Vyasadeva obviously is not writing stories for children. He is writing stories for Nirmatsaranam Satam. He is actually writing for the topmost class of people. Yet they can be heard by children also, but they should be explained in proper light. Then there is no harm done to that. So this whole idea, because she has seen that there is in the modern society all this, most of the video games for children or the cartoons, that's full of violence. So now she goes completely against violence. No, I don't want my children to see anything about violence. I want to tell them stories about Krishna, but then when you read Krishna, there is violence. So this is a problem, what to do now. So he got scared of that. So that's what happens, that when you react to something, then you go completely opposite of that. Anything else?
Okay. Yes, and the last question, it's not really clear. I mean, if a Vaishnava should be humble as grass, I mean, how can a Vaishnava feel offended?
Well, that is not your job. It is not your job to think like this, that a Vaishnava should be humble. So he cannot be offended, so I can kick him on his head.
Okay.
That is he has to think what he has to think. You should not behave in a disrespectful manner. And if you behave in disrespectful manner and he gets offended, then you cannot go and tell him, well, you are not a Vaishnava because you got offended. How can you get offended? You should be humble like a blade of grass.
Oh no, yes, of course, yes.
So
yes,
you
yes.
care about yourself and not whether he should feel offended or not.
Yeah, it's just that then I'm always afraid to offend all the time, and then I kind of become freeze, and then I don't know what I can do, what I can't do. That's why I'm sometimes, you are too stressed and you can't be relaxed when you are.
So that is also not good. You should not be stressed.
That's why I'm asking this.
Yeah, because if you are stressed, you will definitely be offensive.
Yeah, that's why.
So you have to be peaceful in your mind, and then don't do anything which is offensive.
Yeah, and this we have the rules. What is an offense to understand it, and then just to apply, and it should be
Yeah, well, at least apply to yourself. You can understand what offends you. It also offends others. Atmopemnya pramanam adhigacchati. Comparing to yourself, pramanam purusha adhigacchati. Yes.